What's up, Deuterinos? Brando back one last time. We have reached the end of the road for The Last of Us. We are now in Salt Lake City. We are at the hospital, and yeah, we finally got to the end, man. I'm really happy to be here. It's taken a little while with how hot it has been this summer and how much I've had to work, but thankfully, I just popped out. Three episodes pretty much back to back almost. With this new equipment, it's a lot easier to get going. It's a lot more reliable. I have had zero drops, and the only issue that I've had so far is uh, copyright issues with some of the music in Last of Us. Now, like I didn't have any of that on the PS4 for some reason. Doing it this way, Twitch is like, we're gonna mute that in the VOD. Which now, thankfully, with the new equipment, I have it recording. So I just uploaded that, to YouTube. So it's there completely and good with that. So yeah, okay. So we brought Ellie all the way across the country to Salt Lake City because she's immune and because it was the deal with the fireflies. They're going to be finding some sort of cure. And we got to see how much they've come, how much they've grown and all this stuff. So now we are here. We have pretty much we just got done with the whole David the Weird and the creepy cannibals. We just got done with that. So now we're going to be going and continuing on here. So we from where we are, we just got control of Joel. So we're gonna hop on over. Here we are now, and here we go. You can see Salt Lake City.
You feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away at my six string. Once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. Yeah, I reckon you'd really like that. What do you say, huh? Ellie, I'm talking to you.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure, that sounds great.
Notice that now he is so relaxed in talking to her. And she's the one who's like distant and kind of despondent. After all they've been through, he is now grown very close and very fond of her. In the very beginning of the game, he lost his daughter, and then we got to see that. But now, she's almost kind of taken that spot in his heart, in his in his emotions. So it's he's thinking, oh, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna get this done, and we're gonna be together. I care about you. We'll see how that kind of handles up. But also note that he said that he teach her how to play guitar. And if anybody has seen the original teaser for this with Ellie playing guitar, it's a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, there. But go check out this little RV. Hey! Get me some pills.
God.
Family photograph. Yeah. Forgive us. Little ones. Again, man, that kind of stuff just doesn't... That never stops being heavy, What do you have? Okay, he's got... Alright, you know what? We will switch that with the bat. Since we've already kind of went so far. And then we'll get that back. I'll load it up. Can I not take that? Okay, that is full. Alright, that's explosive powder. Sugar.
I dreamt about flying the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, tell me about it.
So, I'm on this big plane full of people, and everyone is screaming and yelling because the plane's going down. So I walk to the cockpit, open the door, but there's no pilot. I try to use the controls, but I obviously have no clue how to fly a plane. And right before we crash, I wake up. I've never been on a plane. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know, dreams are weird.
Yes, they are. It's pretty crazy what the mind can do in regards to dreams and how it can try and basically create a situation or create how your brain would think that situation would go. Dreams have always been very fascinating to me. Especially when, like, okay, so you, like, say you dream you're at work or at school or whatever. So then while you're there, you'll see like your brain morphs part of it to be completely different than what it really is in real life sometimes. And I know that, like, not every time can I always tell if I'm dreaming until after I've woken, but sometimes if I notice that my brain or whatever has changed something in the environment that I know is not right, it has thrown me off before. So, I mean, I'd never go as far to say that I've been, like, lucid dreaming, where I'm like, but I've definitely been aware sometimes that I've been dreaming, like, while I'm still dreaming.
Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone. There's that hospital the Firefly mentioned. Come on, kiddo.
Good old St. Mary's. The Mattress Emporium. Tanks. Brings back a bad memory. Looks like we gotta go through this bus station here.
Maybe we cut through here.
Anything worth of note around? That's where we're gonna get out. Tickets. Oh. Ah, ladder.
Well, we could use that ladder.
And she's over there sitting down.
Here we go.
He's just expecting
Ellie?
her to be right there. He's like, "Come on, girl."
Ellie,
What?
the ladder. Come on.
Right.
I love the dichotomy of storytelling from the beginning of the game to here. It really is like a mirror image of each other, almost. Whether or not she knows what's going to happen when you get to the hospital or not, like, it's never really said. Or if she's still shook
my God.
from before.
What is it? Ellie! Ellie!
Now he's freaking out. No, no, no. We gotta lean it, dude. Come on now.
You gotta see this.
What is it?
Gotta see what, kid?
Are you kidding me? Come on, hurry up.
Sam Hill.
Has anyone else wondered who the hell Sam Hell
You
is?
see this? Don't scare it.
I won't.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Come here. Hurry up. Come on.
Hey there. So fucking cool. Aw, where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
Come on. Hurry up, come on.
Can I go up this way? What's back here? I don't think I've ever looked up here. Oh, that's where I came from.
Oh, man. Wow. Look at those things.
So, is everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs, but you can't deny the view, though.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
What's the other option?
Go back to Tommy's. Just be done with this whole damn thing.
After all we've been through. Everything that I've done. It can't be for nothing.
You know, back at Tommy's, he was wanting to get rid of her. And
I know you mean well. But there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up.
yeah, back at Tommy's, excuse me, he was ready to be done, man. He was like, all right, yeah, no, get away. Whether or not that was the fear of attachment or whatever, it really seems like he tries to hold people at bay. You know, after what happened with his daughter all those years ago. So now, I mean, I'm not too sure that there's any way that these two can't be, you know, close. I was like, no way. As much as they've been through.
Well, this place takes me back.
How so?
That was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this. And everywhere you looked, you just saw families torn apart. The whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
That's okay, Ellie.
And yeah, you know, in earlier playthroughs or earlier parts of the game, he's very uncomfortable talking about that stuff. Again, big old red splotches. Almost like execution spots, you know? $45. I ain't got nothing, man. Oh, hey, there we go. Been a while since we've been able to upgrade anything. Check on over here, and then we'll check on those doggies. Oh my. Look at all this stuff over here. And a workbench. Salt Lake QZ map. Here we go. Hospital up there. Gone, gone. No more supplies.
All right.
Only 71. I guess, though, we really haven't been encountering too much stuff. Man, only 71. I mean, you really need to do a New Game Plus to max out everything anyway. Shucks. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Guess I'll just do this. 30, and then I've been using the bow more, so you can increase that range on that.
That'll do.
All right, kiddo. Figure out where to hit on next.
Hey, Joel, I got something for you. Here. Maria showed this to me, and I stole it. I hope you don't mind.
Picture from back at Tommy's place.
Well, no matter how hard you try, I guess you can't escape your past. Thank you.
I really love the journey that this game takes between the characters. Well, we're not going that way. Guess it's down to the tunnels for us.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The fireflies. I'm sure of it.
Well, I sure hope so. That was weird. Like when I jumped down, like all the light flickered. Oh, a big guy. Barely even see that guy all the way over there. Come on. Line it up. All right. Now just the big dude. Dude did not want to go down, did he? Of course, we're approaching endgame too, so you know that we're getting pretty darn close to where we may be having more of these fellas. So. Gosh darn it. Well, that didn't work. All right. That's all she wrote then. Got a little lucky with that.
Oh my god. There's so many of them.
I know, let's just keep at it.
Hurry, Joel.
Well, I mean, what do you expect there, Ellie? Anybody around? Ah, look at all this nice stuff over here in this direction. All right, all right, all right. Still no. All right, all right. No, can't go that way. So I gotta go out this way. I was hoping that was another shiv door.
Stay back.
Oh man. a bitch.
Move it!
All right.
We killed him. I think we got all of them.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Knew that thing had to come in handy at some point.
All right. You think you can shove that crate down?
Okay. Look out below!
Water. It's Ellie's favorite thing.
Watch your step. That water looks pretty deep.
Hey, that's what we can do once we're done.
What's that?
You can teach me how to swim.
You got it.
One would hope that that's exactly what they do. Playing as Ellie in the second game is going to be a lot less fun if she still cannot swim.
I'm on the other side. All right, hold on.
Drop the ladder down. Here we are. Now Jill's playing the go fetch quest here. Come on now.
All right, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
Freezing!
And another jam door.
Hello there, sir. Don't mind if I do.
All right. Give me a foot.
Okay.
Come on. Get that door open. Look out! You okay?
Yeah. They just surprised me. Man, I can't wait for those things to be wiped out.
The heck? Got boxes flying everywhere. Oh, we got another workbench.
Let's do this.
We're gonna do 29, nothing. I can't do nothing, man, with 29. Are you kidding me? Shucks. Well, I guess I could just do that. I don't use it much, but reload time
There
seems
we
to take
go.
forever. All right.
Watch your head.
I'm going in here.
There we go.
Ten. Oh man. $50. Nice little story in here. All right. See what we can do. I need one of these just in case. Can we make oh man. 55. Healing speed. All right. Healing speed it is. Ah man, I'm not sure if I need to make it. I got 2 shivs. You know what? Let's do that. Tape is full. I'm gonna go back and hit this. See if there's anything else I can do. I got like 64 now. All right, 64. I don't use that shorty too much. Only in emergencies, and it's close up anyway. Range. All right.
Yeah, this is good.
Now, oh, wrong button. Let's go through. Make sure stuff is reloaded.
Hey, look. There it is.
This game always conveniently places you in a mode where you can kind of see the goal, you know? But I actually need to take a quick break, and I will be right back. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, get my good old be right back screen up, and I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I am back. Oh, wrong way. All right. Now back to carry on with our adventure. We gotta, get back in the water.
Just stay put.
Not going anywhere.
Ah, look at that big fan down there. All right. Figure out where and what I need to do. There we go. Hurry up, man. Hurry up. Anything worth a mention?
I need to get up there.
A ladder of some sorts that I'm not seeing. Ah. Now we're on our way.
You made it. All right.
Conveniently placed pallet.
All right. Get on.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Red Panda King. Thank you.
Okay, there. I'm on it. Be careful.
I got you.
Kind of forgot that I placed that as my follow notification. Seeing as how I'm not currently using my whole layout and everything, I'm using kind of what I used to kind of play the game before I got my upgrade. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. She got a ladder of some sorts. There we go, right there.
Stand back. What happened?
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll figure something out.
Place, swim, backtrack. Come on. Dive. Alright, try again. Try again. There we go. On my way. That doesn't help. Come on now. Ride and swim faster with a girl on his back. Come on, Joel. That would have sucked. If I'd have just jumped down. See, that looks like a bit like a heavy ladder, you know? Obviously, this was not the kind that's meant to be just, you know, hauled around. Sometimes some of the ladders that he picks up, he acts like 2 tons. This one, definitely see having some heft to it.
Oh, I see. Good idea.
All right, kid. Let's carry on. Hopefully no more bloaters.
Oh, boy.
Just let me go ahead, and you follow my lead.
Okay, right behind you. You all right? Doing my best.
Run. No. Uh-oh. 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 Ouch. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. How can I climb up? Can you swim back? Or no? What are you supposed to? Oh, dive under. Can you dive under? Break the game. Shoot. All right, maybe I gotta restart encounter. 1 minute to go. All right. There.
Okay, come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you. See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Haley, move!
Joel! Here!
Almost there. Almost there. There.
Hands in the air!
She's not breathing.
Hands in the fucking air!
Come on.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
It was her. She fought like hell to get here. Maybe it was meant to be.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country. I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where she...
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
Oh, man.
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot him. Don't waste this gift, Joel.
Get up. I said get up. Come on. Move. I said move. Give me an excuse.
Which way?
What the fuck you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Where's the operating room? I ain't got time for this. Where?
Where?
Top floor, the far end.
The smuggler, he's in here.
We got a man down. The smuggler's escaped.
Locate the target and eliminate it. We'll search the other floors.
Yes, sir. Search the floor. Find that smuggler and shoot him on sight. Holy shit! Fuck! Motherfucker!
Sorry about you. So it's weird that you get a machine gun right at the very end of the game, but I mean, then you can't do anything to upgrade it until you do a new game plus. Some pills. Whoa. Ah! A lot of dudes. Where's he at?
Dead asshole!
Hey there, buddy. Ow!
over here! Here he is! Surround him. Keep him down.
Okie dokie. So, stairwell. All right. Off the light. Is it the yellow one? Are we following the yellow brick road here? Surgeons record. I forgot.
Marlene was right.
On PS4 it plays
The
it on
girl's
speaker.
infection is like nothing I've ever seen. The cause of her immunity is uncertain. As we've seen in all past cases, the antigenic titers of the patient's cordyceps remain high in both the serum and the cerebrospinal fluid. Blood cultures taken from the patient rapidly grow cordyceps and fungal media in the lab. However, white blood cell lines, including percentages and absolute counts, are completely normal. There is no elevation of pro-inflammatory cytokines, and an MRI of the brain shows no evidence of fungal growth in the limbic regions, which would normally accompany the prodrome of aggression in infected patients. We must find a way to replicate this state under laboratory conditions. We're about to hit a milestone in human history equal to the discovery of penicillin. After years of wandering in circles, we're about to come home, make a difference, and bring the human race back into control of its own destiny. All of our sacrifices and the hundreds of men and women who've bled for this cause, or worse, will not be in vain.
Stock up on some stuff. Let's see what we got here. All kinds of goodies. Marlene's recorder.
It's 5:30 p.m. on April 28th. I just finished speaking, more like yelling at our head surgeon. Apparently, there's no way to extricate the parasite without eliminating the host. Fancy way of saying we gotta kill the fucking kid. And now they're asking for my go-ahead. The tests just keep getting harder and harder, don't they? I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And I just want this to end.
we gotta get up top and fast. Ain't nothing, man. Alright, yeah, we gotta get up top and fast because they're gonna cut up Ellie's head. Try to find this cure of theirs. Journal. Oh my. Alright, so finally crossed Utah border. In a couple days we'll be back with the others. Today the crew is in much better spirits. I've been worried about the morale since Craig and Tanya's passing last week. It's good to hear them laughing again. Robin came up to me and said, "Thank you for watching over us, Marlene. It was a small gesture, but I needed it." Ellie never made it. We arrived at the hospital. There was much celebration, at least from the others, but I guess they're happy to see their old friends. We haven't seen some of these guys in over 10 years. Jeez. After they told me the news, I couldn't eat. Couldn't talk to anyone. I should be grateful to just be alive, but right now I just want to shut my eyes for a bit. They took me, and I know what they're thinking. They look at me, and I know what they're thinking. That we're a bunch of incompetent grunts. But what was I supposed to do? I thought I was going to die. My men were being hunted by the entire Boston battalion. I had to get her out of the city. How was I supposed to know the Firefly escorts were already dead? God damn it, I panicked. In the end, I healed pretty darn quickly. And my men were more capable than I gave them credit for. More than a handful survived the Army's attack. I should have kept her with me. Instead, I handed her off to a couple of smugglers. I failed you, Anna. I failed all of us. I am an incompetent grunt. Can't stand talking to any of them. I don't think I can take the stairs any longer. No way I can stay here. One of our scouts just radioed in. He spotted an older man and a young girl entering the tunnel by the bus terminal. Thinks she might have had red hair, but he's not sure. What if it is her? Stop doing this, Marlene. The recon squad's about to head out. I'm going to join them. When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. She's alive. They're running tests on her now. Can't tell if I'm excited, scared, or just nervous. All I know is that my hands won't stop shaking. So yeah, I mean, it's been quite a trek across the country to get to this spot. Surgery.
Yeah, that's it. I'm coming, Ellie. Fuck! You guys, go check over there.
Where the hell are you?
Take that.
You guys, go check over there.
Oh, shit!
That's the thing. Oh my gosh. All right.
You guys, go check over there.
Come a little closer.
Whoa. Who's that? That should buy me some time.
Here we go.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor? What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her. This is...
No! You fucking animal!
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you. Oh, shit. Shit. I'm getting you out of here, girl. I got you. I got you. Come on. Tell me which way. No! Let go of her! Let go of her! No!
This wouldn't be a playthrough if I didn't die.
Come on. Tell me which way. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Elevator.
I said get back!
Stop!
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
You really think that he went through all that emotional trauma of losing his daughter and now he has another one technically? And he's just going to let that happen. And that's the fault of humanity. We can't deal with that.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her. Well, looks like we're walking.
Heading on back to Tommy's.
Should be a straight shot through here.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
Notice we're playing as Ellie now.
All right. Now watch your head going through.
Here. I got it.
Oh. Feeling my age now. I don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked her. I know she'd have liked you.
I bet I would have.
Oh. Down there.
Yeah, they made
Just
quite
a little bit
community
further
for
now.
themselves. Of course, we only saw the dam part of it before. Looks like they've got several houses and guard towers. He even said they had movie night.
There. I got you. Give me your hand. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. back in Boston, back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too.
As we saw in the.
We didn't know
Left
what to
Behind.
do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
but
to
it's-
me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
Yeah, so with that's the end of The Last of Us. The real interesting part is, does she really believe him? Yeah, so all right, so the Donkey Riders, what did you think? Well, it's not the first time I've played the game. Oh, dude, thanks, man. Yeah, he's waiting till I finish to say hi. Yeah, hi, and thank you for for watching. And of course, I've been playing through the game for a few weeks now, or I guess month, I guess you could say. I've been working trying to finish this thing, but this is literally one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, dude, hi, man, it's cool. No, dude. This game, I started it around the 1 year anniversary mark. Or no, I'm sorry, the 1 year, the 5 year anniversary mark. And of course, with the hype coming off of E3 with that Last of Us 2 trailer. Oh, man. This game is a roller coaster of emotions. As I said earlier, way earlier, how the game is like a mirror. How it starts off and ends almost like in a mirror image of each other. Of course, where, like, how Joel is very despondent, really isn't into the idea, doesn't want that connection with her at all, and she's the one that's more open, trying to be open, open that hand and say, hey, accept me in. But then in the end, now he's growing that attachment. Now he has that, he has feelings for her, as far as, that replacement daughter, I guess, since he lost his, and then of course she is sort of like near the end. It's kind of pushing back a little bit. Whether or not she knew she was going to die, I don't know. It's like it kind of seemed like she knew that their journey was over, but then she kind of made mention that, hey, we know when this is done, we'll go do this too, or we'll go wherever you want. Because he was all gung-ho, said, hey, when this is done, I'll teach you how to play guitar and all that stuff, which, of course, if you watch the PSX, that little teaser we got a few years ago, it starts off with her playing guitar. So, obviously, he did. And then, of course, in that last E3 of 2018, where we got, there was mention of her old man and all that kind of stuff. And that's obviously Joel, and he gets all worked up whenever she goes out. I can't wait to see where they take the story. It's very heavy, because on one hand, I feel like the game is perfect as a one-off. It doesn't really need another entry. You know what I mean? So it's very rare when you get a game that is that good in itself, that's very self-concluded into itself. A lot of times you'll get a game that is, it does so much, and then of course it needs other games to kind of flesh it out a little bit. And of course that's a lot of times when they make games nowadays, they do that with making franchises. And I like that they made this game without the idea of making this into a franchise. It was only until they further questioned, well, what could we do and add to Joel and Ellie's story? Not the world. We let's not worry about the world. The Last of Us isn't about the world. It's about Joel and Ellie and their journey. So, in that regard, yes, yeah, I agree completely, Donkey Rider. So, with that being said, yeah, I think it's about time for me to hop off of here. This room gets so scorching hot in the summertime. I cannot wait till the fall and be back here more. And now that I've got the equipment and stream some more, I'm really looking forward to playing Spider-Man. Hopefully I can get that and stream that. And I've also had Red Dead. I've had that pre-order for like a year and a half. Donkey Rider says I won't be watching any more of the trailers with Uncharted 3 release more information than he would have liked. Well, yes. I kind of said that I really didn't like. All I wanted to see was a gameplay, like kind of what they did. Like that's the only thing more that I really want to see. I want to see some of the changes they do to it, what they add to it, how it's more, like the flow. So, oh man, that kind of sucks that it ruined Uncharted for you though, or Uncharted 3. I know that with Uncharted 4, I kind of stayed away from it, and I think I watched like the one trailer that they put out at one point. Yeah, I agree. They definitely released the perfect amount this year. Yes, I agree. Yeah, the little detail with the collecting arrows and cocking the gun. Yeah, and then of course I like the part where she has an arrow inside of her, and then she pulls it out within the gameplay. I thought that was really great. Oh man. Anyway, thank you, Donkey Rider, for hanging out and finishing the game with me and whatnot. It's been cool to talk to you. Make sure if you want to stay in contact with us. Of course, I play games, but we're also like a gaming podcast, Game Addicts podcast, and we're going to start streaming the podcast live in the next coming weeks here on the Twitch channel. So we also have a YouTube channel where we have kind of backlogs. I have the rest of the Last of Us. This is like only day 2 of actually streaming. What kind of games do I play? Dude, I'm all over the place. I play RPGs. I play action games like Last of Us, Uncharted. I'm not too big on first person, but I've been known to dabble from time to time. But I'm a game collector. This is my currently kind of messy game room, but I've got retro games. I've got newer games. I'm all over the board. One of my favorite game series is Mass Effect. I love that series. Andromeda, not so much. Awesome, dude. I'll definitely check you out, man. Definitely for sure. I just was like, man, I'm going to start streaming soon. And I was basically kind of dipping my toe into this world. I'm not, I'm trying to get used to the whole playing the game and talking at the same time. That's not something I do a lot, but I'm like, man, what better game to start? Oh, yes. Okay, so Mass Effect. Donkey Rider says if he's never had a chance to play, doesn't think he will. So if I stream Mass Effect, I'm definitely going to stream it, but it may not be for a while. And that is from Mass Effect, my little follow thing. The Mass Effect thing may not happen until November, and there's a reason why. Is because in November it'll be the 10-year anniversary of when I bought the first Mass Effect, and I went in because I had played another game that they had made, KOTOR or Knights of the Old Republic, and I absolutely loved it. Well, essentially, yeah, we're going to stream the podcast kind of like this. We just got everything this past week, and we're starting to learn the system. We're starting to learn everything. We just did episode 90 of the podcast, and we're hoping to be full blown streaming the podcast by episode 100. And we talk modern news, old games, what are we buying, all this kind of stuff. You know, I've got like gaming shelves over here. I've got over some bunch of stuff over here as well. But yeah. And it's just me and my buddy Mike, and right now we're actually doing like a voting bracket to figure out the greatest gaming controller of all time. We ended up doing a random like 24 like thing bracket. So, oh man, it's getting hot back here. But for sure, dude, I really wanted to kind of finish up The Last of Us. I've been waiting to do so for a while. I've also been streaming some FF7. That's one of my other favorite games. Going back from when I was a kid, just going through. But Last of Us was perfect to start off with because just how well they integrate the story, and it is just it is a slow burn story as far as like between the two characters. There's the overall okay, we got to get her here, we got to get her there, we got to do this, and yeah, Dr. Ritter says my game room looks stocked. I've got over 100. 850 is my count. I'm not certain of the exact number, but it's over 850. And he believes that this is the greatest narrative gaming story or gaming ever, and it's up there because like how they did all the cutscenes on the soundstage, and all the voice actors acted them out. You feel it. You feel the emotion coming from these characters, and I don't know, Duncan Ryder, if you've ever seen some of the live stage performances that they've done of the game on YouTube or something. It's so good. Like the script of the game is good in itself, but then the little nuances and the chemistry between the characters, and then how that character arc goes. It's not just one. It starts off as just Joel, but then when Ellie kind of comes in, then they both embark on this character arc together. Yes, yeah, dude, you need to go check some of that out. They even did like an alternate ending to this where like they're like Joel's playing guitar. Yes, exactly. Yeah, each character does have its own deep meaning to the story. Of course, with Joel and his, it's funny because when the story jumps to 20 years after he loses his kid. You think about it, he lost his kid on his birthday. So every year he's got to kind of relive that loss. And then of course you get to see over the course of the game and you hear about the kind of guy he kind of turned into in the end of the world or whatever, and how it affected himself, his brother. And Dr. Ryder says, side characters like Marlene and Joel, you can really understand the thought process of both, but depending on your morals, it could change your choice. I tell you what, I remember the first time I played this game when it came out in 2013, when it first came out, and then when I'm on board with going to saving humanity, and then you're marching down that hallway, taking out all these fireflies to get her back, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we're doing this. We are stopping all of this, and it's all for selfish emotion, and it is kind of greed. I've had a discussion with my podcast co-host about how, in a way, in this game, you kind of play the villain as Joel, because and it's all point of view, but he went through that loss of losing someone so close. He lost his daughter, and then of course he lost Tess. But then over the course of their journey, as I said when I streamed earlier, when she takes out David, he calls her baby girl, and just emotionally, he's at a different place with her then. And I love how it just slow crawls. Like, I've heard of them doing a movie for this, and I would love to see it, but at the same time, I'm also wondering whether or not, like, could they do that kind of subtle character growth over a 2.5 hour movie? It's going to be difficult if they decide to do like a straight adaptation of this. In a way, it's like it's very rare that they get a story and it flows so good. Donkey Rider says it's so amazing to watch the arc for sure. At that moment, the baby girl changed. It was totally different and deep. Yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to see where they go. I when they first marketed this game, they're all like, "Hey, you play as Joel. You never play as Ellie." And of course, that was a lie. And now with the gameplay that we're seeing from Last of Us Part 2, you're playing as Ellie. And I wonder if at some point in the story of that game, Joel doesn't come back into a gameplay role later. Like get you into it, get you used to playing as Ellie and how she moves, and all of a sudden, while playing as Ellie in this game is challenging because she's weaker and she can't go one-on-one with some of these guys straight up. Maybe Joel's a little older, of course, so maybe he can't go as toe-to-toe as he used to. Maybe he's a little slower. Maybe his aim's a little shakier from all the years. But, oh, man, I can't wait. I really cannot wait for the next game for sure. But I think I need to get out of here and go cool off. I will be back, hopefully, maybe tomorrow. I might stream some FF7. I needed to get back on that train. And then, of course, I got to figure out what game I'm going to stream. I've been going back and forth between FF7 and then this, and of course, The Last of Us. I don't know what I'm going to stream next. I got to figure that out. Yeah, yes. Donkey Rider says the strain and extra breathing and allies in Ellie's voice is going to be so real. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Stop by, Donkey Rider. Thank you for everybody else who watched. And thank you to anybody else who's watching on the VOD or on over on YouTube. Thank you so much. Of course, just a reminder, Game Addicts Podcast goes live every single Thursday on podcast services, on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all that kind of stuff. And over on Podbean on our hosts. And, of course, on the YouTube channel audio version here soon. We're going to be streaming live every single Wednesday when we record that. And, of course, the live stream will go up as a video on YouTube as well. Be sure to check out our social media, Game Addicts Play, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're active all over there. And thank you guys so much. Until next time, I've been Brando. Game on, guys. Have a good one. Later.